Hey everybody, Tupy here. It's Tupyor, number 2, the letter P. That's me. And I'm going to be showing you the hill country of Texas. Now, I'm going to do 2 tutorials. One is to give you the history, the other is to give you the painting job. So what am I going to do? I'm going to show you why I put this on my camper and why it deserved a spot on the Tupy mobile. This is Sunday. He's my sidekick. He's Lewis, I'm Martin. Or am I Martin, you're Lewis? He has a little blue on him because he found the spray can, the blue spray can. He's my companion, my compadre, my sidekick. Aren't you? If you wonder why I have holes on my shirt, it's because of the beak. Now, if you hear chickens and ducks and whatnot, as you've seen my video before, you will know why, because I live out in the country and I have animals that like to talk while I'm videoing. Okay, so let's get into this. Why do I have Lonesome Dove on my... It's only the best Western there is in the whole of the continent and like the world is Lonesome Dove, is because I put, whoops-a-daisy. Hopefully the dog or pig won't get it. Lonesome Dove, Hat Creek is what the back of his, if you'll see, it actually says Hat Creek. I know you probably can't see that right now, but that's the back end of their chuck wagon that he brought, and he strapped it to the back of when they were heading out. And the pigs that are there is because he brought along his pigs. He said he always liked to kick a pig. That's old Gus. I loved Gus. It was filmed in Del Rio. Can't see it anymore. It's private property. But that deserved a spot on my camper. Okay? Must. All right. So let's go down here. Why do I have a tractor on my... Let me think. Is it because there's more farming done in Texas than all of the continent, all of the states? Well, we kind of have an advantage. We are the largest state. I mean, kind of makes it. So that is why the tractor. And that's why a tractor was put on my camper. Along with the blue bonnets that are in bloom right now. With the windmill. Most of the barns out here have the Texas flag, the Longhorn flag on it. You'll see a lot of that on the roofs and on the side. And the pecan tree. That's our state tree, the pecan tree. Now, so why do I have the Alamo? Because it's the only most important historical thing in Texas, pretty much. The Alamo. The Duke. The man. I love this show. Read his biography that his daughter did. I can't remember what it was named, but it had to do with John the Duke. He almost went bankrupt in making this movie. He put all his movie in it, and it was considered a flop, but it really wasn't a flop. It was one of the finest movies I personally think he did. And that is the Alamo. In San Antonio is where this is at. Now, when I started doing this map of Texas, the funny thing is I started making things big. And then I realized I had so much more to put in Texas, so... FYI, if I could have done the Alamo over again, I would have made it so large. But it is what it is, so we're going to make the best of it. Remember the Alamo. That was a famous favorite saying that Sam Houston said. Remember the Alamo. There's a lot more history, a little bit more south, like San Jacinto, and we'll get into that later. But as of right now, this little hill country part, the Crockett flag was flown in the Alamo back, and it said 1824. This was a sign. All of these look really bad right now because they've been bleached in the sun. I am going to touch them up so they will look better. The reason I have water under here is because in San Antonio, a must is to go to the Riverwalk. It's fantastic, especially at Christmas time. Want to definitely do it, and they do boat tours, so you can get a tour of San Antonio. Really fun. If you're not doing it, it's one must. And they got really good Mexican food down there. All right, so that is this part of the Texas. Now, I don't think I have this high enough. If I don't, I'm just going to do this real quick. We have natural springs, like the one over in Balmora Pool. We have Krause Springs, Hippie Hollow, uh, Hamilton Pool, Barton Creek, Jacobs Well, Cypress Falls, the Guadalupe River, and in San Marcos we have the glass boat that does a tour. Those are all great little tidbits of Texas. The Hippie Hollow, if you're adventurous, go for it. But you'll be going for it without your clothes on. Just FYI. All right, so that's the hill country. Now on to painting. Now if you liked my little history tutorial and you have something you want to add, give me a shout out. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Right, Sunday? If you don't like it, give me a thumbs up. Can you tell them to subscribe? Can you tell them to just subscribe? You want to give me a... No, he didn't say anything. Actually, he does, but he's being quiet right now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Well, stay tuned.